Hey guys, Chad with Pure Media Systems. Today we're going to be doing a networking job here in Prosper, Texas. We're actually going to be removing this old, small, it's about an 18-inch panel. We're going to be putting in a 28-inch panel, putting in full Araknis networking equipment with their 110 router, as well as a port PoE switch. We're going to be putting in a 700 series access point, as well as doing an ELAN control system for their home theater, and we're going to be doing door locks as well. So you're going to be able to control everything through the one ELAN system and have reliable networking through the whole house. So we're going to set up the camera and show you the process along the way. So you can see the size difference in the panel going in. Here's the size. It's significantly taller here, so we can put more equipment in here. These panels come with shelves and extra doors and panels to go in here. Alright, well, at Pure Media Systems we use the right tools. So we've got a multi-tool here with a drywall bit, so it helps us cut through this material faster. And we use a vacuum so we can catch as much of the mess as possible. Of course, we have boxes and other things to collect more mess, but this collects a very large portion of the mess, so it doesn't go around the room and everything as much either. Alright guys, so we've got the new panel in, the cable's routed through. I'm going to cut this tube down a little bit because it's not so intrusive here. We don't want to put a nice bend in it, because otherwise we won't be able to run cables down later. So we're going to do that, and we're going to start fitting in all of the equipment into here. Alright guys, so we've got the WirePath WP-ONE-ENCL 28. That's the WirePath 28-inch enclosure. I get this as a kit. You can get this individually, but I get them as a kit to include the frame as well as the door and a 5-outlet watt box, the IP-enabled watt box, which is self-healing. I reviewed that a little bit already, but in other videos. But basically, it's a self-healing surge protector, so it automatically pings out to Google and Yahoo and sites that really never go down. And if it says, hey, I can't reach the outside world, because your internet and your network are two separate things. You use your network to access the internet. Your watt box will actually reboot whatever outlet the modem is plugged into that I program. So if we have an outlet number 1, it'll automatically reboot outlet number 1. Because if you ever had a problem, you call your ISP or your internet service provider, the first thing they tell you to do is reboot your modem. So it does it for you. Plus there's a free app that I can program macros to do really whatever you want with outlets on the panel. that's customer facing and easy to use. It literally just says reboot network, reboot modem, reboot access point, etc. And it'll do all of those things for you. So we've got all those pieces that we'll be putting in here and show you that process along the way. We're also going to be using the Araknis AN210 SWR 8 PoE. It's an 8-port PoE, partial PoE switch. We're also going to be using the Araknis 110 RT2 L1W. So this is their new 110 router. It's a compact router. The 310 includes 4 LAN ports or Ethernet ports. This one is just a nice compact unit. The 310 is designed for rack mount. This one is made for panels or just sitting on a shelf. So we're going to get all that installed and show you the process. Alright folks, what I just did there was called pre-drilling for the lag bolts. So you don't want to just force the bolts into the studs. You can run the risk of splitting the studs and then you're compromising the structural integrity of the wall, and you're just sitting there forcing something that doesn't need to be forced. This will allow the bolts to go in a lot easier and more securely into the wall. Alright guys, so just finishing up here. You can see we've got our UPS up here. Got it mounted up here on the keyholes right into the studs. That won't go anywhere. The cables for the watt box actually can rotate, which is really nice. So we've got everything, as you can see right here. It's going into the battery backup, but it keeps it out of place. We've got our little service loop here. So the panel here, this is a 28-inch panel. It's lockable and opens up. Really nice is this panel here. You can actually attach other devices here, modems, routers, switches, whatever you have. Has full cable management here, and then can attach right here and keeps everything out of the way. So we've got all of our cables routed. I've got all the coax lines, which are no longer being used right now, tied up here. We've got our cable modem. We've got the Araknis 110 router, the 8-port 210 switch from Araknis, and then our oversea watt box here as well. So we've got all that here. Let's close that up. And we've got a Araknis 700 series access point right there. It's perfectly dead center in the room. So we've got all that. We've done 3 door locks in this house. We've got the front door one using the Kwikset door locks. These are all able to be controlled through the ELAN system, as well as just as a keypad there. We've got another one on the garage door here. So all points of entry are fully have smart locks on them from Kwikset. That can be controlled through ELAN as well. So as you come in here, we have our 75-inch Sony TV. We've got our ELAN controller right here, the GSC2. This is the HR10 remote. Just controlling a Roku right now. And then down here we've got our Roku Ultra. And then we have the Araknis. This is an 8-port PoE powered switch. And then the Vera Edge controller for the door locks. And got another door lock in the back door here. Right here. You can see everything can lock just with that one button. You can line it up. You can enter your passcode in, and it will unlock it there as well. Or you can enter it in the ELAN system. So you can have special codes for your dog sitters, cleaning people, whoever you've got, so that you know who is coming to your house at what time. You can give them access to only certain doors. Your cleaning crew can only have access to your front door at certain times. It's really customizable.